That was one skills number 50, measures of central tendency. So we're going to look at this data unit, and we'll start with the mean. Mean is an equal distribution of the total. It would be as if every entry had the same amount or were made to be the same amount. Okay, to find it, you simply add all the numbers in your list and divide by how many numbers you have. Okay, the mean can be influenced significantly by an outlier, which is a number which is significantly greater or less than most numbers. Okay, so as an example here, we have 4 numbers. You add those numbers up and divide by 4. Okay, so the total would be 78. 78 divided by 4 is 19.5. So it would be as if you had 4 19.5s. That would be an equal distribution of your total. That's what the significance of the mean is. For a second example, Henry makes the following test grades to have a 90.0 average. What does he need to make on his final test? If you are given the average ahead of time, it's most always a good idea to compute the total. Okay, so if we have 4 tests, you're going to multiply 90 by 4 to get 360. He needs 360 points to get that 90.0 average. Well, how many points does he have so far? Well, he got 269 points. You add the 3 scores that he has gotten, and of course you just subtract to find he has a 91 or needs a 91 to get that average. Okay, the median is the middle number of an ordered data set. It does have to be in order. To find the median, put the numbers in order, usually ascending but descending works. If there's an odd amount of numbers, simply take the middle number. If there's an even amount, you have to average the middle 2. Okay, the median is not as influenced as much most of the time by an outlier. Same list as example 1. Okay, this is an even amount, so we highlighted in red the 2 middle numbers. You'd average those 2 middle numbers and find that the median here would be 20, which happens to be the same as those 2 middle numbers in this example. It says create a list of 5 numbers whose median is 10 more than its mean. Okay, so what we need to do is come up with a random mean and find the total. All right, so let's say if we get a nice round number like 100, you want your total to then be 500, much like the second example. Okay, and to satisfy the condition of the problem, your median should be 10 more. So the median would be 110. So I'm going to put 110 in the middle, and I'm going to force these numbers to add up to 500. Okay, so this would be an example, one of many examples. I just knew that we had to have 110 in the middle, then we had to add the 500. Okay, the mode is the most frequent number. Okay, it shows up the most. It can be one mode. Okay, as you can see there, 2 would be your mode in this list. More than one mode, in this example, 2 and 3 are both modes, or no modes at all, if every number shows up exactly one time. When to use which? If there's no outlier, usually the mean is given. Remember, that's an equal distribution of the total. If there is an outlier, generally the median is used. If the list is non-numerical, use the mode. Like, for example, what's your favorite candy bar? Okay, the mean and median would not have relevance there, and the mode would be generally the best measure for that. Okay, so example 5, which measure of central tendency would be best to represent the given list? Okay, in this example, 0 is a clear outlier. Okay, most of the numbers are fairly close together, but 0 is an outlier, so we're going to use the median. In this example, however, these numbers are reasonably close together, so we're going to use the mean. There's no number that's significantly lower or higher than the rest.